Get your joy up, embrace this brand new day. Let light and love fill you up. Get your morning cup of jubilee. So much goodness waiting, so much overflow. All this anticipation. Morning cup of jubilee. Faith, love, and joy, the equation. Feeding your soul, you're amazing. Daily you're celebrating. Morning cup of jubilee.
Good morning. You have tuned in to Morning Cup of Jubilee. It's time for the play of the day. Hope you got your mugs. We'll be right back.
God is standing where you are. Angels standing where you are. Peace is standing where you are. Power standing where you are. Look up, my child. Look up, my child. Look up, my child. It's where your help comes from. Look up, my child. Look up, my child. Look up, my child. It's where your help comes from. Love is standing where you are. Hope is standing where you are. Joy is standing where you are. Rest is standing where you are. Look up, my child. Look up, my child. Look up, my child. It's where your help comes from. Look up, my child. Look up, my child. Look up, my child. It's where your help comes from.
Ups and downs, we've done it together. And they are light and they are joy and they are encouragement just by merely existing. So Sydney and Zachary, mommy loves you. And now it's time for today's sip of inspiration. 2 words, Joy Uprising. Well, is that 2 words? It's probably, technically it might be 3. But anyway, the point is that is the title of my very first EP. I created it in fear and trepidation and nervousness and not knowing what to do. My first time ever in the studio, my first time ever working with a producer. And also while sleeping on my parents' couch, while navigating a divorce and being the principal of an elementary school in Brooklyn, New York, and raising my 2 children. What is going on? So really, I just wanted to lean into this, right? You can have joy in the middle of a struggle, right? I am not saying that I'm an expert at it, but I think I'm probably close to it because I have leaned into the beauty of joy that God gives even when times get hard. And the title Joy Uprising in and of itself, right? It's the joy, but an uprising is like a revolt. It's a revolution. It's pushing back. It's pushing back against, situations that are trying to suck the life out of you, that are trying to keep you in worry, doubt, fear, anxiety, depression. And it's saying, no, I'm choosing to allow the joy of the Lord to be my strength. I'm choosing to fight back with joy. I'm choosing to accept the fact that maybe there's not much I can do about changing this situation, but I can still walk forward in joy and find something to be grateful about and have an optimistic outlook. And so Joy Uprising is all those things wrapped up into 5 songs that I wrote. And honestly, I had been writing for years. I had been writing since I was 19, shoving songs in a cabinet in a bunch of journals I had year after year after year after year. So producing this album was a big deal for me. And it is where I got to practice or put into practice this thing that I'm always talking about, which is having joy. So I just wanted to share that testimony. It's a small part of my testimony, but it's one that many people, are not aware of. But I want to encourage you to find the joy, even in the middle of struggle. Trouble don't last always, and the joy of the Lord is your strength. And if you can just hold on to that, you can make it through any process until you get to the promise. And that is today's sip of inspiration. You have been tuned in to Morning Cup of Jubilee. Tune in every Wednesday, 7:30 a.m. Until next time.